mention, fans will be receiving Warriors mascot mini class. Bring your friends and family into your Warriors mascot mini class. Dub Nation, visit the ticket booth or on the team website for availability today for upcoming home games. Limited seats are still available. Dub Nation, claim your own Golden State Warriors travel market on our next giveaway game. The first 10,000 fans in the building will be showing their Warriors flags everywhere they go with their free month. Get here early. The National Basketball Association and Golden State Warriors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as firing, throwing numbers, attempting to hit or interrupt play.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. With great a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Iguodala in at the power forward position. And for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Justice in at the point guard position. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP, registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And MP throws it down.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
But how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
MP's shot is good.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
For Phoenix, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Booker the pass to Eubanks. Back to Booker. Elbow shot. And it's MP with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Kicks it out to Booker. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Booker. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Allen surveying the D. Back to Booker from downtown. They grab their own miss. And Beal kicks to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 4. Outside Beal. Over Curry. And it's MP with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside Curry. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got 6 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Take a look at the Warriors. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Suns. They're much further down in the standings right now. And that one is good. He's got 7.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
MP against Booker. And MP throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
MP with it, now guarded by Booker. Curry, wide open, and another 3 for Golden State.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's MP, and that one, good.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Pass to Iguodaro. Back to Booker. Allen with it. Booker with it. 9 points in the game so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pick. Allen finds Booker. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside for Curry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Iguodaro. Allen outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Warriors leading by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
Thank you, David.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And so here's Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
It's tipped. Outside, Kuminga. Back to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. That's tipped and stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Booker with a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Booker's got 15.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Booker against MP. Pass to Curry. A 3 ball. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Booker against MP. Booker looking around. Here's Iguodaro, covered by MP. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Allen finds Eubanks. MP outside. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed. This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Count that bucket. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Booker against MP. Floats it up for Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Dunn with a screen on Curry. Dunn outside. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Here's Justice and the dunk by MP.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Curry can't get it to go. Suns trail by 18, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, number 2, Brandon.
Al Beal in the game against Detroit, very impressive. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Podziemski. MP inside for 3. Rebound by Kispert.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here is Beal.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Done outside. Back to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
1:36 left in the first quarter. Here's MP. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 16-point game. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Milton. He had 13 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. And stolen by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Rockets. By himself, and MP throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Milton. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Done. Nice defense from Kuminga.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
MP against Dunn. And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Milton looking around. Dunn sets a screen for Milton. Here's O'Neal. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Done with it. Now defended by MP. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screen. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Curry's checked in for Brandon Pajemski.
Once MP grabs that steal, he's off to the races, folks. Terrific two-way play.
Poked away and stolen by MP. And Curry has it in the corner. MP inside. Working on Booker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. Booker against MP. And the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now. Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 18 points.
Really off on his shooting, just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Thompson finds MP. Outside for Curry. Good, and it's it's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Booker the pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. The three. Warriors with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Dunn against MP. Dunn kicks to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by the Suns. From past the arc. And the three ball is good. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Curry has it in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And they'll keep possession. And it's good for two.
From Royce O'Neal.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Curry. He's feeling it. And Devin Booker pulls it down. Dunn outside. On the wing, Booker. Back to Dunn. Fires the three. Curry with the rebound. Warriors have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. And he lobs it toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
So it's Phoenix now. With three, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
MP deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And stolen by MP. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Booker with no one around. It's good from long range.
Three-pointer.
Booker's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns. MP with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Well, Phoenix shooting 40% from the field. Booker the pass to Okogie. They set the pick. Pass to Kispert. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 27 points for Stephen Curry. Phoenix with the ball. Booker outside. Dunn with a screen on MP. Jacks up a three. And Curry pulls it down.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
With three, Booker. It's rebounded by Golden State. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Kuminga. Curry with the bounce pass. Out to Thompson. Booker pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Dunn finds Booker, and the shot goes in. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Kuminga with a wide-open look. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Again, the miss by Booker. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. It's Curry. Good! Another from three.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Thompson misses. Well, Phoenix shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
And here is MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. It's Curry, that time on the assist by MP. Curry's got 33 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Just
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
A nice shot by Booker.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
And here are the Suns now. Pass to Booker. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Booker the pass to Okogie. A minute 50 left in the first half. To the left side wing. Kispert, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
.124 left to play here in the second quarter. Okogie, the pass to Kispert. Booker outside. And the three off target. The Warriors shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Rockets was outstanding. He finished with 66 points. And the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Over to the left wing. Kispert, wide open, he fires. Wide open shot is on the money.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now, here's MP. And he has 42. And MP throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are confident. And now, as the regular season marches on, here's a thank you for being with us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Iguodala in at the fourth.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Eubanks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Moses Moody. The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific, 79% as a team. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
And stolen by MP. Fires from deep. Curry's shot is off.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Suns on offense. Pass to Eubanks. MP against Booker. Misses the three. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Close the alley-oop.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
MP outside. Curry outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got 41.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Iguodala. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Outside, Beal. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. Iguodala laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
MP outside. Takes it inside, and he lays it straight in. MP's got 51.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Booker kicks to Beal. Allen outside. Fires it up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. In the corner, Moody with it. Another 3 for Golden State.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And here's Booker from the arc. Offensive rebound. Nobody near Allen. Pass to Booker to halt the run. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Santos is checked in, and Wiggins is subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Allen for the three. Good on the three-point shot. Allen's got 6.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Allen. And Moody pulls it down.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Podziemski. Trains it from beyond the arc. He has 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now a moment to see the stats for Wiggins, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Allen finds Eubanks. Here's Iguodaro. Just 4 to shoot. The tray. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Yep, that one goes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
O'Neal's check in for the Suns. The Warriors have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
And that one's good. MP's got 56 points in the game. Well, Phoenix shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Pass to O'Neal, back to Allen. Down low. Here's Beal. Podziemski grabs the board.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Allen with the ball. 6 points for him. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
MP with it, now guarded by Booker. That one goes. Counted.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Well, Phoenix shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Booker. They get it back. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Booker's got 35 in the game. MP up top. Rebounded by Allen. Drives to the hoop. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Moody. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Justice rejected by Booker. Allen in the post, covered by MP. There's Beal with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the sweet shooting Bradley Beal gets to one of the best spots for three-point action, and that's the deep corner. Nicely done.
Wiggins sets a screen for MP. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Suns shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Here's Allen. The shot from the low post is good. 11 points in the game.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside, Beal. Back to Booker. Warriors with the rebound. MP inside. Eubanks defending. And the dunk by MP.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
No problems knocking that one down.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Inside, Justice. And it's blocked. It's Allen on the wing. To the inside. Here's Beal. Pachinski grabs the board. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, MP not going to waste a transition opportunity.
Phoenix has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything.
Timeout called by Golden State.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Colin Sexton is out there with MP. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Santos, and at the 5 spot. Justice the pass to Santos, and again another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Pass to Iguodaro. Now here's Allen. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
MP against Booker. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Justice. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Sexton the pass to Justice. Driving the lane, and it's blocked. And it's Beal in the corner. To the paint. Wants to get it to Eubanks, and does. Pass to Iguodaro. Nails the baby hook.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. MP dishes to Wiggins. Back to MP. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Wiggins outside. Shoots it. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Iguodala's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Beal kicks to Booker. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Phoenix has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Here's Justice. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And stolen by MP. Driving to the basket. And MP throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Outside for Sexton. Back to MP. Outside, Sexton. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. .133 left in the fourth. To the left wing. And here's Booker from the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Booker's got 53.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Buries it from three-point range.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And the dunk by MP.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
And both free throws good for Beal. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Justice connects again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had
the only players to ever get a quadruple double.